everybody, this is Ryan. Welcome to the Tales of Valhalla YouTube channel. For the past, say 5 weeks, we've been doing animation dailies on the same set. And while those dailies, those animations have been different for every week, it's all basically the same thing. So instead of like showing 5 episodes of what's particularly kind of like almost the same type of half hour, I compiled all 5 episodes, just took clips out and compiled it into like a 10-minute vid that you're going to see here on the channel. And if you want to see all those episodes, I'll put links in the description below. That's what I'm doing with this video, so you're just going to see different clips of what's been going on the past 5 weeks of me just animating dailies for this one huge set, 17 pages of script, about 200 shots of animations and animation stop motion. It was crazy, it was insane, but got it done, and in so doing finished episode 8 of season 3, so now we only have episode 9 and episode 10 to finish animating. We're getting that much closer. Yes! Alright, and so with that, go ahead and view these clips, and we will see you when they're done. We are currently working on season 3 and wrapping up, basically, animating season 3, because we're just on the last few episodes of the 10 episode season of season 3, and you can see right here we're going to be doing some visual spoilers tonight, because as you can see right in front of you on the screen, this is a character we haven't seen before. I even don't think I've really talked about it much. This is one season 3 secret that I have not really let out, except for the people who, who are the voice actors or who are part of the production. Not many people know that Ice Elemental Monster is going to be part of season 3 in any way, but it is, and here he is. And doesn't he just look mean? He just got the face like. There's a lot of spoilers in these shots. I'm not really gonna talk about them too much. You just can see them and be like, "Oh, that's interesting," and leave it at that. But I'm just gonna talk about what the shot, if the shot looks good or not. And I mean, there's a tiny bit of camera shake, but it's really nothing. The light seems to be consistent the whole time, so this is actually an overall pretty good wide shot. For me, for some reason, wide shots are really hard to do now because of just how everything seems to want to shake on my animation table room, just everything. So I'm glad this works out a lot better. So how about while that's rendering, we look up actually some of this stuff here. Let me go here. We can just start viewing this stuff right away. So this was the first shot that I rendered and fixed, and you can see this looks like a big set, doesn't it? It's because it is. We got ice and see ice caves and such here. And I'm not going to really say much about the characters or what's happening, but I'll leave it to your guys' imaginations for the moment, because we got characters here, and we got who are heroes, and characters here who are bad guys. And so this area, though, I can tell you it looks like kind of a ruinous area here. Castle ruins in the snow. And one thing I guess I'll say is that this area is a ritual space. When it comes to this particular set, it's going to be in episode 8, episode 9, and episode 10. And there's like 17 pages worth of script where there's all kinds of multiple scenes involved in this particular area. and just from all angles, all situations and stuff. So, but yeah, like I said, it looks like, you know, castle ruins here. This is another wall spire that's kind of towering, but still kind of like broken, rickety. Everything just looks like it's kind of fallen apart, decaying a bit. Just getting started, and you notice there's a little camera shake there. So what I'll try to do, because I like this shot, I'm going to try and do like image stabilization, see if we can kind of smooth that out. That looks pretty good though, doesn't it? Okay, let me try and fit this in the screen too so y'all can see it better. Let's see, there's Sergeant Drake Alexander, Kurok, and Ever Scarcarver. If you're familiar with the Heroscape miniature universe, and that's what I was trying to accomplish, was to have figures moving throughout, make it look like this is kind of like a maze of ice. And we have the rest of the gang here. So this is one that just let it play, and boom. So we got two characters just kind of running into each other and kind of saying something there. This is probably kind of like gonna be a comedy type moment in the middle of a tense situation. What's this? Okay, so we got something going on in the foreground there, and then we kind of will zoom back, and then a character will pop up. Yep. Okay, and then look, they'll be able to look like their spine. Kind of gives an indication that there's spine on that scene. Okay, here's the Gert and Lightfall scene. This is like the whole scene. So just showing it like there's a little light flicker there. But this is the wide shot, so a little light flicker is okay. I can cut in their close-ups, so light flicker shouldn't be a problem. But you can see there's some interesting characters back there. Another angle, and that just shows. But see, there's a little bump there, so I'm gonna have to like, maybe cut, like either I have to use the wide shot and then just start there. Yeah, that's a horrible bump. Ugh, I don't like that. Sometimes you know, you're so careful, yet these things happen, but that's why you try and do multiple shots in different angles so you can cut in between things, because you never want to know when something like that's gonna happen or there's a huge bump. But okay, let's just take a look at this. This shot actually is kind of like a wide shot, and just a little backstory on this. When I started animating this, like I said, it's a 27-second shot, and you have groups of miniatures walking through this area. More often than not, something bumps, something shakes to where, or light flickers to where I have to do close-ups to cut in between. And so I was trying very hard to make this shot as perfect as possible, because I didn't want to do any close-up shots in this. I just wanted it as is. If I had to do close-ups, then I would, but I didn't want to. And this is about perfect as a shot. Like I said, no, hardly any bump. There's a little bump there at the end, but that's after this Morrow creature leaves, so that's fine. But it's barely noticeable. There's no light flicker. Everything moves smoothly in here. I'll show you just real quick. See, everybody's moving a little fast, but they are kind of rushing through the terrain to get where they needed to go. Let's see, there's our teleporter, kind of doing a teleport thing. And then this guy kind of just makes an entrance saying, "Hello, yes, I'm going to be here, haha." Like I said, you can't get any really much better than that, so very happy. So you just watched some of those clips. Like I said, it's like for the past like 5 weeks of live streams compiled into like 10-15 minutes, and so that's about like about 2 to 3 hours of stuff that you will not find on the Tales of Valhalla page, but you can go to, if you want to see everything, if you want to see all the behind the scenes stuff, everything I mentioned, all the spoilers, you can go to my Conductor Productions YouTube page, and all those videos will be there. I'll put links to every single one of them in the description below. And here in front of the screen, I'll probably put the playlist of all those live streams as well that I tack them onto a playlist, and you can find them there as well in front of the screen. But we're just getting that much closer. And before I sign out, one interesting story. I was so focused on getting this particular animation set done that I didn't even realize that I had completed all of episode 8 until like a few days after getting done with everything. I had to double check. I'm like, oh, wait a second. Oh, I finished everything that's needed to be finished in episode 8. Yes! And that made me realize I only have 2 more episodes to go. So, like I said, we're getting that much closer. It will be done. So I will say, like I always say when I sign off on these things, for those of you who are watching this on YouTube, this is a very, very edited down version of 5 to 6 episodes of live streams for Tales of Valhalla, and it's edited down to 10 minutes. And like I said, if you want to go see those, go to Conductor Productions YouTube page. And I know I'm being a broken record. That's okay. What we'll be working on is the set that isn't completed, and we're gonna be getting into fight scenes and such. So we'll probably start doing animation dailies on those next Wednesday, or next time I post a video on it. So with that, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Later.